Hello and welcome back. If you're tuning in, you know this is Stories with Charlie, or whatever I'm calling it these days. These are different stories that I have decided to share with the world, either for my own entertainment or for your entertainment, or maybe for both. Either way, it's an enjoyable. Somebody's going to get a laugh out of it, and it may be me, and it may be you. And always remember, names are never changed to protect the innocent, because let's just face it, there is never anybody innocent. That being said, tonight we're going to talk a little bit about having roommates and what it means to have a roommate and the different challenges that go on with having a roommate. Now, in my early 20s, mid-20s, somewhere around there, I had bought a house in Clarksville. And it's, for a bachelor pad, it really wasn't too bad. 2-3 bedrooms, full basement. We had a pool table in the basement. Had people over almost every other weekend, something like that. But through the week, we were very calm. And I actually, believe it or not, I did have somebody that was roomed with me. My cousin Justin. He actually had half the basement was his kind of area. So now Justin, for those of you guys who don't know, Justin tends to not like to sleep normal hours, ever. He's one of those guys who would go to bed 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and wake up at 10. And for some reason, he always seemed to have a job that he was able to do that. Now for me, I was, at that time frame, I was a day shifter. I had to be at work at 7, which meant I was up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, 5:30. I was up at 5, getting a shower, and on the road by 6, so I could be at work at 7. So, completely different people, completely different, aspects on how life works and whatnot, but we survived. Now, whenever you have roommates, you do tend to kind of figure out how people work, and you understand that there's a lot of compromises and a lot of different things that goes on. And then you get into your habits. Like, let's say, Justin was one of these guys who was never up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I was. So, and Justin's room and everything was in the basement. So, we never saw each other first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, I kind of had the run of upstairs to myself and never really had to worry a whole lot about anybody being up or anything, and just go do my thing, get ready, and go to work. Well, there was one morning I get up, and the upstairs, my bedroom, from where my bedroom was right across the hall from the bathroom. So, and I had kind of a small bathroom, so I was like, I would ditch my clothes in the bedroom and just walk over to the bathroom. Why? Because nobody around. Why? I wasn't worried about it. Justin was asleep. He was in the basement, had his own bathroom. We didn't share a bathroom. So never was there anybody. It was always pitch black, dark first thing in the morning. Why not, right? Do my thing. So I get up one morning and I'm doing my normal routine. Walk out, go to the bathroom, and I'm sitting there doing my thing in the bathroom. I'm like, that's strange. Did I forget to shut the lights off last night? Did Justin come upstairs and forget to shut the lights off? There's never any lights on. And I'm just kind of shake my head about it, and I'm just sitting there, okay, it's weird. Things happen. Forget to do things once in a while. So I get ready, come back in, get dressed, and I go out, and I come outside. All right, I go to the kitchen, I look outside, and the back porch light's on, and I see Justin. He's sitting there smoking a cigarette, just shaking his head. He'd and then just shake his head. So I opened up the door, and I looked out. Justin, what the hell are you doing awake? He's like, man, there's just some things at 5:30 in the morning you do not want to see. And seeing your buck-ass naked self come out of your bedroom in the morning was not one of them. So I looked at him, I laughed, and I said, well, that'll teach you to be awake at 5:30 in the morning. So anyways, You had to be there to see his facial expression. But he really had this wide-eyed look to him, puffing on a cigarette, just shaking his head. Man, I just can't. I will never be able to get that image out of my head. And just, you know what? Never again was Justin ever away or upstairs at 5:30 in the morning when I was getting ready for work. So like I said, whenever you have roommates, you got to learn how to compromise. The very first thing is learn the person's bathroom habits right off the bat. And then make sure that the time frame, you know when to hide. All right, people, we'll see you next time.